The Honda NSX. Even the name sounds exotic, but this was a supercar from Honda, a company known more for reliable commuters than high-strung exotics. When it debuted in 1990, the automotive world was shocked. This wasn't some flimsy sports car. The NSX was a proper supercar, ready to take on the Italian Stallions and German Rockets. From 1990 to 2005, the NSX, known as the Acura NSX in some markets, rewrote the rulebook. It offered near-perfect reliability, something unheard of in the supercar world. But it wasn't just about dependability. The NSX was devastatingly fast and handled like a dream. Honda's goal was clear: build a supercar that could be driven every day. No temperamental quirks, no constant trips to the mechanic. The NSX had to be as comfortable cruising on the highway as it was carving corners on a mountain pass. And they pulled it off. The NSX was a revelation. It proved that supercar performance and everyday usability didn't have to be mutually exclusive. In doing so, it cemented its place as a legend. At the heart of the NSX beat a masterpiece of engineering, the C30A engine. This 3-liter V6 was unlike anything else in a Honda. It was a high-revving, naturally aspirated symphony of power, screaming all the way to an 8,000 RPM redline. With its variable valve timing and lift electronic control VTEC system, the C30A produced an impressive 270 horsepower. This may not sound like much by today's standards, but in the early 90s, it was a rocket ship. In 1997, Honda unleashed an even more potent NSX, armed with the updated C32B engine. Displacement increased to 3.2 liters, and horsepower jumped to 290. The C32B, paired with a revised 6-speed manual transmission, transformed the NSX into a true giant slayer. 0 to 60 miles per hour took just over 5 seconds, and the NSX could reach a top speed of 170 miles per hour. These figures were right up there with the best from Ferrari and Porsche. But the NSX's performance was only part of the story. The NSX wasn't just about straight-line speed, it was built to handle. Honda opted for a mid-engine rear-wheel drive layout, a configuration favored by some of the greatest sports cars ever made. This layout, with the engine placed behind the driver but ahead of the rear axle, provided near-perfect weight distribution. The result was sublime handling. The NSX danced through corners with an agility and poise that belied its supercar status. It felt light on its feet, responsive to every input, and incredibly forgiving at the limit. Underpinning this incredible handling was another engineering marvel: the all-aluminum monocoque chassis. This was a groundbreaking decision at the time. Aluminum was lightweight and incredibly rigid, which translated into sharper handling and improved crash safety. Complementing the chassis was a sophisticated, fully independent double wishbone suspension system. This setup provided both exceptional handling prowess and a surprisingly comfortable ride. No discussion about the NSX would be complete without mentioning the influence of Formula One legend Ayrton Senna. Senna, renowned for his extraordinary car control and feedback, played a crucial role in the NSX's development. He famously tested a prototype at Honda's Suzuka circuit, pushing the car to its limits and providing invaluable feedback to the engineers. Senna's input led to crucial changes, including stiffening the chassis for improved handling and responsiveness. The result was a supercar that wasn't just fast and technologically advanced but also incredibly rewarding to drive. Senna's influence can be felt in every corner, in every nuance of the NSX's handling. The Honda NSX wasn't just another supercar, it was a game-changer. It proved that you could have exotic car performance without sacrificing reliability. It was a driver's car, engineered to excite and inspire.